I'll show you no sound. We're good now. It's weird. Did this last night. It's like I get on here and all my settings are jacked. Who broke into my house? 7Kevins today. Got other monitor up here. You can see what's going on. I can read your comments up there. It's way easier. You can do what I got to do. Today we are going to have fun. Or not. You know, I think we're all a little butthurt right now. Can't be butthurt. You know what? I know what can get us going. What's the one thing? What's the one thing that could really bring us back together? Number one, today we start with music. Let's do it. 1964. This is an easy one. That definitely sounded like something the Beatles would have done. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's A Hard Day's Night. Nope. Yeah, you got me. Thanks. We got it in two. Good job, everybody. There's a good start. That'll get us going. Nate, listening on a bike ride, you be safe out there, man. Andrew, just two monitors for now. You guys been watching the U.S. Open this morning? Bet you haven't. You've probably been at work. Well, baseball tournament. Have fun out there. Rodeo out in Arkansas. We're at in Arkansas. I gotta ask. Really got me. That was jamming pretty good. There's some good drums on that. It was fun. All right, so that's the first one. Music. Pretty cheap. We'll do two musics today. I'm not gonna be a cheap ass. I love music too, you know. You guys know me. Strip Mall Steve, thank you for listening. He's on a Sibian right now. It's good for him. Let's go music too. I'm showing this because this starts today. I've never been and will probably never go. But trust me, there's a reason we're doing this. So we'll Bonnaroo begins today. Probably nice and hot. Let's see who we've heard of here. Hey, Big X the Plug. He was doing stuff at the Mavs the other day. That's pretty cool. Oh, Geese is playing. Geese is not Goose. Geese is good. I like Geese. I mean, I wouldn't go to, I didn't even go to Club Dada to see him, but I like Geese. Get a little band there. We got Friday. We got Post Malone, Krungman. All right. Oh, Interpol's playing. That's cool. I want to get to see T-Pain sing for real. Gary Clark Jr.'s dope. Group Love's amazing. Thundercat's amazing. That's some good stuff. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Saturday Night Grooves, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Cage the Elephant. It's pretty dope. All right, I can get down with that. Just make sure everything. Tizo Touchdown's pretty cool too. Check that out if you want, or don't. Oh, I like Bakar as my little English guy. Although, Half Moon Run's pretty cool. He's not bad. Fred again. Megan the Stallion. Jason Isbell. Carly Rae Jepsen. Chappelle Roan's pretty good. If y'all haven't seen what she's all about. Interesting. Bad, not good. All right. So there's your lineup for Bonnaroo. Now that's not the full story. The story is they're streaming these on Hulu. That's the one good thing about the one good thing I would say about streaming now is I'm overstreamed. We have too many platforms. Sorry, guys. But I think I do like that they've made the music industry and the music festivals to where I don't ever feel like I need to go because you can just watch them. So if you have Hulu and you really wanted to get some Big X the plug in you at 12:30, followed up by Gwar, you got it, and you got it tonight on Channel 1 on Hulu. All right? That's kind of neat, right? You get to do all that stuff. I guess I'll be Central Time. There we go. So Big X the plug at 12:30 tonight on Hulu. I like that. Look at tomorrow night. Do you have plans tomorrow night? Oh yeah, Mavs game 4. But maybe after the Mavs, maybe like I want to watch Post Malone. 11 o'clock. Watch him on Hulu. And I would recommend if Catch the Group Love set at 9:15. A really fun band. I might get bored and watch Interpol at 11:30. You know, you never know. Saturday. Who we at? Cage the Elephant at 11:10 Central. That'll be great. Stay up late. Watch Cage the Elephant kick ass. I've heard Idols is really cool. I don't know. We're not showing the Red Hot Chili Peppers, huh? Interesting. Sunday night. Sunday afternoon. You should be watching the U.S. Open. You want to throw on some Carly Rae Jepsen? You can. Okay, there's where they're going to do Sunday at 11, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They probably needed a day to edit it in case they pull their penis out because they are known to do that. So, yeah, there's your, little tip. You forget about these things that you can get a music festival on TV. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Bentonville area rodeo, yeah. Up there near Rogers. Good spot. Have one bar. Catch it later. Oh, thanks, Dirty D. It's all right, man. Ice Cold Hunger. We're meeting up at the Cage the Elephant show, 7:13. You know what? I don't have tickets for that, but I could see myself finding a way. That could be something I do. I think Young the Giant and Bakar the person are opening up. I don't know. We'll see. There's your music for today. This is going to fall under wildlife. Tell me if you guys saw this. Why is my link not working? Jesus. All right, here we go. This is going to fall under wildlife today. Technically. Let's go ahead and share this screen. 17-year-old at a Reds game. Backflip. Yeet! And you're tased. All right. There's wildlife. I mean, it's a good backflip. Okay, give him that. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this. This is my other wildlife story today. You're getting bonus content, it feels like, today in 7Kevins. This ad. Hold on. Jesus. Some more wildlife, though. Go to the zoo. God, I forgot you got to do this first. Oh, there's 2 buttons I have to hit. You need a director for these, really. You really do. All right. You see the camel that was loose at the zoo in Ohio?
Oh, that dude almost died. Holy. How did they get out?
Oh, God.
Everyone's jumping in the pens over there.
Whoa!
That dude almost died.
Died. God, it's crazy. That is nuts, man. That dude almost died. Jurassic Park, man. Happening in our country. You'd see the camel toe there, Tito. The wheelchair didn't care. You know, the dude in the wheelchair, ballsy. Just kind of sat there and took it. There's my 2 wildlife stories today. I think we should go. If my Adobe will work, I think let's do a little. Well, there's my sounder. Oh, I lost my sounder. Hold on. Let's do this.
USA! 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 USA!
National news from around the world. God. Okay, y'all are gonna come at me a little bit probably if you're not in on this, but this is just something I've been kind of holding and wanting to do them. Third Kevin today. It's about preventing the warming of the planet. Here comes the yawns. Okay. So there's some elected leaders out there in Alameda, California, and they voted this week to stop scientists from testing a device that might one day be used to artificially cool the planet. Now, what this is it's a first of all, Alameda is a town of 76,000 people, so it's about the size of Mansfield or Flower Mound. And they did get assurances from experts it was safe to experiment with this. So this involves this machine that's on a flight deck, and what it would do is spray tiny sea salt particles into the air. And it was on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier, and it was docked right there in San Francisco Bay in Alameda. And the device basically shoots aerosol particles hundreds of feet through the air. Now that says, like, how is that going to work? What does that do? But there are versions of this device that could eventually be used to spray the material skyward, making clouds brighter. And if you make the clouds brighter, hypothetically, many scientists think that they would reflect more sunlight away from the Earth. Scientists think that could help cool the planet, fight the effects of global warming. Now, what they were voting on was just testing the machine and shooting like the particles. They weren't going to shoot them up into the clouds yet. This is just like, does this machine work? Let's test it. So the elected officials of Alameda were like, nah, we can't do that. This is during a city council meeting on Tuesday. It stretched past midnight because it was such a big topic. They had 5 elected officials there, none of whom were scientists, by the way. And by the way, many of your elected officials are not scientists. You know who are scientists? Scientists. So they weren't sure, like these city council, the 5 elected city council officials, they weren't sure that the experiment off the deck of the USS Hornet was harmless, even though scientists were like, yo, we're just testing to see if the machine works. We're not actually shooting the sea salt particles into the clouds just yet. We'll shoot them up 100 feet in the air. We're not trying to shoot them up into the clouds. So this machine is there and it's ready to go. But here's what some of the people at the city council meeting said. This is our 5 elected officials out there in Alameda. Councilor Trish Spencer said, I don't think it's appropriate for our community to be asked to bear that risk. I don't think this is the right place. Honey, there is no risk. They've already said that there's no risk. We're just seeing if the machine works. So they just take this thing they don't understand and then have a vote. Yee. Mayor Marilyn Ashcraft said, I don't have a huge desire to be on the cutting edge. I just feel like this is not the right time. Okay, let's find out the age of Mayor Marilyn Ashcraft, because if you're real old, I could see why you would not give a single shit. But if you're not that old, you might be like, maybe we could do something. Mayor Marilyn Ashcraft. I'll let you guys see her. And I'll go ahead and give you her contact information. If any of you want to reach out, give her a call, talk about the USS Hornet, tell her you heard about it on 7Kevins. There she is. Send her a fax. Think it was a bad vote. She doesn't have any desire. The article said she has no desire to be on the cutting edge. She said, I just feel like this is not the right time. When is the right time, honey? When you're dead? I know everyone's going to think I'm being a dick here, but we can at least have an open mind about testing this thing. Now, here's the good thing about the Alameda city government. They're open and transparent. So if you say anything to them, be nice. It could be disclosed, could be public record. So let's not incriminate ourselves. The director of the Marine Cloud Brightening Program at the University of Washington. It's at least a program. Person who was running this experiment said in a statement, they're disappointed by this decision for the city. It also should be very clear that this was not the ultimate experiment. This is just an experiment to see if the machine works. The experiment to actually throw these particles into the clouds is a bigger thing that would be way down the road, and hopefully not at all, because that would mean that we get climate change sorted out, but we don't. The Biden administration is funding research into different climate interventions, including marine cloud brightening, but the White House distanced itself from the story, sending a statement to the New York Times that read, the U.S. government is not involved in the solar radiation modification experiment. Guys, they weren't doing the actual experiment yet. They need to make sure the machine works first. Then we can have the bigger discussion. Why are people so scared of things being a little different than they are, even when things are shit sometimes? I just don't, I don't get that. It's hot. It's getting hotter. I'm not just saying that because we live in Texas. It's getting hotter. We have data. What am I going to do? I don't make enough money to make change. It's frustrating. It's not the right time. I don't want to be on the cutting edge. Well, maybe we need to be. I didn't care too much. I did not care too much. I don't have kids yet. I did not care too much about this stuff until my brother had kids. And you really start thinking about kids. The future leaders. And you go, Jesus, they're going to be screwed, aren't they? What can we do? Nothing. Brighten the clouds. Sends the heat of the sun. It just reflects it out a little bit. Worth looking into. I would want to know more. But now's not the right time to be on the cutting edge. I'm fat and happy and the mayor of Alameda. This bitch. All right, let's keep it going. There's my national story of the day. We did that. We did music. We did wildlife. We did national. You want to do local? Let's keep it on the same thing. I think we should, actually. I kind of love that they do this every year. Channel 8 is like, yo, we will put out our predictions. We will tell you how many 100 degree days we're going to have in the Metroplex. I'll share this one with you guys so you guys can get a look. This is local. Still have a local sounder. I'll get it done this weekend. Bam, 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 bam. Well, something comes to my mind. Okay, how many 100-degree days will Dallas-Fort Worth see in 2024? Any guesses? Any guesses? Y'all fire it away in the comments. Here we go. Here's our guys. We've got the very spooked right there, Pete Delkus. They caught him off guard. Now, Greg Fields was posing. Homegirl was posing. Jesse Hawila got caught laughing at a joke. Kyle Roberts is also laughing at the joke that Pete Delkus told. You can tell that Pete told a joke and was waiting. It's a shocking joke. She's reacting like he might be a bit of an HR. He doesn't give a F about HR. And he's like, Pete. And then Kyle Roberts over here is like, I don't really get it. That's how I see it. Just based off of this picture. It does absolutely seem like we know who told the joke. Boy, if there's anyone against cancel culture, it's Jesse Hawila. Greg Fields is like, knows it's inappropriate, but it's like, what am I going to do? You know, we're ships passing in the night. She's like, yeah, probably not going to go to HR because the power dynamic, but. And you know what? I guess I better laugh because I don't get it. I don't know why that's funny to me. Oh, God. All right, here we go. So they always drop it. They do this every year. They do the guess. 1980, we had 42 consecutive days of 100-degree temperatures. 2011, we had 71. Last year, for 2 years running, Greg Fields has been the closest. He guessed 35 last year when we had 55. In 22, he guessed 40 when we saw 47. Greg Fields is the winner. Pete Delkus says 22 days. It'll be hotter than normal. We average 20 triple-digit days a year, but with it being the eighth wettest spring on record, I don't see the summer being a top 10. All right, so 22. I can appreciate that. Your champ, Greg Fields. We only had 15 that year in 2015, so he said 18. So it's going to be a milder than usual summer. Jesse Hawila says 21 because we're slipping back into La Nina, which stands for La Nina. Kyle Roberts, 20. Mario Reeves, 19. So no one says over 22. They all kept their guesses really tight. All of their guesses are between 18 and 22. That's interesting. So 19, 20, 18, 20, 22. Go get it, team. We can't wait to see how this works out. The picture was funny to me. I don't know why. There's your local news for today. I don't feel the need to get anything crazier than that. From a local standpoint, we're doing double TV news today, so watch out. Y'all do sports real quick? Y'all get this out of the way? I'm saving my rant. I did it last night. We're going to do a lot of Mavs talk today on the show, 3 to 6. We'll be at Fanzo in Frisco. So if you're up north, feel free to come see us. Not going to do a lot of Mavs right here. You guys watching the U.S. Open? Huh? Are you? This will count as sports. Actually, for those of you who haven't been watching the leaderboard update, but I think what we're really going to do is we're really going to check in on the Mike Soroy DraftKings League. Your leader right now, according to sources. Where's my effing page? There it is. Now, you guys don't care. Pinehurst does. Cool course. Used to be more green. Now it's kind of brown, believe it or not. Global warming. Your leader right now, Patrick can't play. 5 under. He's in at a 65. In there. He's done. Tony Finau, 3 under. Ludwig Oberg, 3 under from Texas Tech. Love this guy. One of my favorite golfers now. He's a real sweetheart. They're hurting knee. Big fan. Very good. If you're like, I don't know who to get into. I was gonna do golf. I don't know who to get into. You know what? Go ahead and get on your Oberg. Make him your guy. Matthew Pavone, 300. SH Chem, 1 under. Corey Connor, Sergio, 1 under. A household name. Point is, Rory, Bryson, Scotty Scheffler. They get going a little bit later. I need to find my Mike Soroy gambling league here. I don't know if y'all got in on the listener league. Mike Soroy put one out on DraftKings. College National Rodeo Finals. Who's leading Carrie? Andy, I'll be there, but I have to leave at 6, but I will be there until the show's over for sure. Ben and Skinner having a Rolltown Pint Night, I believe, though, so they're gonna be up there drinking beers 6 to 8. So we got live. I find the one. It was a $20 entry, but I know we had the Mike Soroy Listener League going again. You guys remember Mike Soroy, of course. Where's it at? It was a $20 to get in. It was a hefty fee. I don't like that I can't find it. Okay. Well, whatever. Can't find it. If I could, we may know how everyone's doing. Because it's someone have got to deal if they finish 69th in the league, then I got to give them something. So, whatever. There's your sports. I'm supposed to keep these things 30 minutes, and I'm just doing a horrible job at it. TV news. Let's go. Did I ever get a TV sounder? I don't think I ever got one. No, never got to it. TV. Okay, couple things. Tonight, The Boys is back on Amazon Prime. If you like that show, Amazon Prime. The Boys back, season 4. Game of Thrones. Hot D, House of the Dragon, back on Sunday night. I'm here to remind you about these things as I keep up. I have like a chart of like, here are the TV premieres to pay attention to. I can, weirdly, if I wanted to, I could probably prove it to you, but I don't have the share screen feature for my notes app. But, you know, I have it. Although, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. There we go. Check this out. Share screen. TV premieres. You seeing that? Yeah, you are. All my stuff. Probably shouldn't put that on there. I have some credit card information. Never know. Never know. House of the Dragon, though, coming out Sunday. Your other one, though, there's a Game of Thrones prequel that's back on at HBO. It's going to be called 10,000 Ships. And they scrapped it, and now they're bringing it back, which is a major red flag. But George R.R. Martin joked that they're still trying to figure out how to pay for 10,000 ships, 300 dragons, and those giant turtles. So there's a bunch of Game of Thrones spinoffs that HBO is working on. There is House of the Dragon, which they're doing now. There's A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Aegon's Conquest, The Sea Snake. That's season 2 of Hot D, 8 o'clock, HBO Sunday night. My other TV thing, I think this sucks. I think this is just a sign of the times type thing. Late Night with Seth Meyers, they're losing the house band, which, look, I don't watch the show often, but I do record, and if there's a guest on there, I'll go flip through there. But they had a band called the 8G Band that had Fred Armisen on it, and a cost-cutting measure, you're getting rid of the house band on our late night shows. But if I was going to go on a rant about evolving to the mayor of Alameda, I guess I should be on board with this, right? Look, I've got negative energy because the Mavs let me down. I'm not going to apologize. Looking at these comments, that is too many ships. Ice Cold Hockey's right. We do need a director for this. There's a lot of jumping around, moving around. We'll figure it out, though. Will you or won't you join me tomorrow at noon? And if you can't tomorrow at noon, watch it later, because tomorrow we're going to do an exercise that I've done before. It's a story, really. It is the Killer's debut album, Hot Fuss Conspiracy Theory. Their debut album turns 20 on Saturday, so I wanted to get ahead of it and do it. I've got my notes. I got my song clips kind of in order. And we're gonna do it. So we're gonna have fun with that tomorrow, if you own it. If you don't want it, whatever. Carrie's there 24 hours before I am. Tomorrow at 12:30, I will be in. Let's screw it. Let's do the thing that's never been done. Let's be known for that. We already did the LeBron thing. We beat LeBron, Dwayne Wade. We already did that. Let's do it. I'll get there tomorrow. I'm still not there. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate when y'all do this. I like doing it live. I like reading the comments with y'all, even though if I'm not always as focused on it as I should be, but I do read them all. I appreciate y'all. I do. Tomorrow, I'll do it again. Once the Mavs in, we'll get a little Jackbox game night going on too. Maybe some other stuff. I figured out how to do the Jackbox. So there it is. We'll take you out there. I'll send you guys out with a good song today. I don't know if y'all want a song. We can do that. I don't think that's like hurt anybody's feelings. I think we can do that. Let's see here. I have so many songs I could do. Bum 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 bum. Give me a second here. I'm gonna find a good one to send you guys out on. Let's see here. Boy, I have so much just scattered audio. Let's go. Oh, I know what I want to play. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Be patient, though. It's going to happen. I should have had this ready, but when you're me, they don't have it. Search it, dick. Come on, man. I was going to play Nick Creamer. Can't find it. All right. Well, now I can't not play anything because I've told you there's going to be something. But I was going to play Nick Creamer. I thought that'd be funny. All right. We'll get something going here. You know, I actually like this one.
Let's go out on Valentine's Day. Let's get wild on Valentine's Day. Let's have drinks on Valentine's Day. One in the stink on Valentine's Day. It's a gift from me to you. Unexpected, yes, that's true. A deep expression of love for you. Some consider this a real breakthrough, but the only thing you say to me is ouch, 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 ouch.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.